Hello there and welcome back to the Endless Modpack. So last episode we made the biodiesel engine and the squeezer implementer, and we did quite a bit of building. So this episode I'm just going to show you what I've done over the weekend to hopefully improve things. Then we're going to have a look at the mining drill Immersive Engineering provides, and then we'll go and have a little bit of a test, see what it's like, see what all the fuss is about. So let's get started. So last episode I did actually mention that we needed this engineering workbench to actually make the mining drill. I was completely wrong. The actual workbench is only for upgrades. So I was a little bit mistaken, but the texture on this and the actual model on this is absolutely fantastic. It actually reminds me of when I was actually in school doing the woodworking class, and yeah, it's absolutely awesome with the vice clamp thing here and the drawers with all the tools in and everything. Absolutely fantastic. I love that. Anyway, let's head upstairs because that's where the majority of the work has been done, as you can gather. I've mainly been doing work around here and some wiring work just to try and improve things. So let's go through the wiring work. Oh yes, the first thing that I need to run through, which I haven't actually got with me, which sounds about right, so it's going to be definitely going to be one of those episodes today, so bear with me. Let me just grab hold of this. This is called the Engineer's Voltometer. Or voltmeter, not voltometer. Okay, yes, definitely going to be one of those episodes. To craft this you need some copper, treated sticks and a compass, so not the hardest thing to craft. And I'll take you through what this needs. Oh, wonderful, rain, rain, rain. Okay, so what I've actually done is just altered some of the wiring and made these MV capacitors. Now what these MV capacitors are, which is medium volt, in case you didn't know, are basically a storage center for your power. And what the Engineer's Voltmeter does, if you click on it, you can actually tell how much power is actually in it. Now some versions of the mod of, is it Walla? What do you see that top thing at the top, which MV capacitor currently harvestable, blah blah blah. Some versions of that will tell you how much power is in there. If you don't have that, then you need the voltmeter to actually tell you how much power is being stored. Now to actually use these, which I haven't actually got on me again, is the engineering hammer, and you can right click on the sides. Let me just go and grab it. It's easier to actually tell you and show you than me actually trying to describe it. Sorry about this, let me just grab the hammer. So you should always keep the tools on you. There we go, we'll get there eventually. And well, like I was saying, you can use the engineer's hammer and you can right click on any of the sides, including the bottom, and it will go from blue to orange to disabled. And the blue, as you can see here, is the input, so that's why this water wheel is being powered directly into the capacitor here, and then outputted into this capacitor, which is also getting power from the 3 wind turbines, which on this side is outputted down into the base, or the underground thing that I've got, and this side is outputting into my harvester and planter down there, which I'll come to in a minute. And it's also outputting into this capacitor, or inputting into it, should I say, and then that's outputting into the machines that we built last time. So yeah, and all these machines are full of power, so I've got 10,000 in that one, 10,000 in that one, so we're good on power. And this seems to be a little bit better for those machines down here as well, because as you seem to remember, power was fluctuating a lot, especially in the refinery. So yeah, it's all good. So the other thing I've done, like I mentioned, I've made a harvester and planter for these hemp seeds, which is going into the squeezer as well as into the barrel here, just for a little bit of automation. Nothing spectacular, but as you can see, the wiring does go underneath here to the planter. So that's pretty cool. I did try to make some of this fertile soil, but it doesn't really seem to make any sort of effect on the hemp. It just seems to be the same sort of speed. So next thing is probably trying to get a sprinkler system over here. I think this is why I've got 3 water here. Also done some exploring, by the way, and I came across some berry bushes, so that's why these guys are here. So got some XP. Right, so you may have noticed the condensers on either side. Basically, I was going to make another harvester and whatnot to do sugar canes or something to feed into here, but I just decided to sod it. I'll make a condenser and collector. This is just as expensive, but as long as it's a Mark 1, it's not really that overpowered. And yes, I've got melons growing in there to feed this one, which is ethanol. And then in the squeezer I've got hemp and seeds, which are making the plant oil, which is being converted into here. So a little bit cheaty if you want to call it that, but that's entirely up to my mind. If the mod is in the pack, then how can it be classed as cheating? But individual needs, individual perspectives. You don't have to use that mod if you do not want to. Yes, that goes for you as well, Minecraft gods. Lightning then. Right, let's see if I can get this night away. Actually, before I do a little bit quick, as you can see, I'm starting to do Magic Farm a little bit more. Magic Farm, magical crops a little bit more. I've started getting coal seeds going, so yeah, not gonna really progress very fast in that at the moment. Maybe if the world gets reset, I might look into this a little bit more, but at the moment, okay, we'll go to sleep. So let me just get some snooze, let me get rid of this, and then we'll look into the mining drill. So let's just get this sorted. Right, okay, let's get this mining drill sorted. So I've already done a little bit of pre-work in this. So I've already made the steel mechanical component, the heavy engineering block, and the 2 wooden grips. I think I went through the recipe for these last time, but the wooden grips are a copper with treated sticks around it. So that's how you make the mining drill, but I still need to craft up the actual... ooh, look at that, that's kind of cool. Sorry, first time I've seen it myself, so you have to bear with me. But I still need to craft up the actual headpiece. So let's have a look at that drill. Okay, so I think it is these 2 that we need, the iron drill head and the steel drill head. So mining area 2x2x1, mining level redstone, speed 9, attack 6. The steel one is 3x3x1, obsidian level, mining speed 10. So obviously we've got the resources, so we can actually go for the obsidian one rather than the iron one. Sorry, the steel one rather than the iron one. Sorry about that. But that's a little bit strange. The EMC, is value for the steel head is lower than the iron one, which is weird. Oh well, never mind. So what do we need? We need 5 bits of steel plus 2 blocks of steel. Alright, so we should be able to do that fairly easily. Oh, let's get these guys Left it up. 2 blocks of steel, which does the refined iron block. I hope that's still gonna work. Blocks of steel. Oh, no, it's blocks of steel and immersive engineering there. Did that come with IC2? So I'm waiting for it. There it is. Refined iron block. Okay, that's fine then. As long as it's gonna work, that is the main thing. Let's grab them, and yeah, well, it's just a bit strange that it came up with Industrial Craft 2, not the area. So there's is drill, so I'm presuming that we need to use this now to put on there, which gives us this mining drill. And look, oh, look at that, how it's on that as well. Let's take that off. Yeah, it does actually show it. Oh, that's really cool actually, I like that a lot. Okay, so we've got the mining drill. So there are some upgrades to the mining drill, so let's see if we can't actually look at them as well. So we've got a oxidizer tanks. Allows the mining drill to operate underwater, which at the moment we don't need. Then we've got a lubrication string system. Increases the digging speed of the mining drill, which would be nice. Plant oil, which we've got. Iron mechanism, we can do that one, because mining speed is always important. This thing, the Ogners, am I pronouncing that right? Answers on a postcard, please. Increases the attack damage of the mining drill, stacks up to 3. Pretty cool, but as we're on peaceful, not really that necessary. And what's this one? This is the large fuel tank. Increases the initial tank size of the mining drill. So that's definitely something we could do with. It's just the red dye. Have we got anything that's red for the red dye? It doesn't look like it. Let's just have a quick nosy round. We can't use redstone, unfortunately. That would be nice. Anything in here that we could use? No. Okay, so we're gonna need some red dye then. It's always fun to find something on camera. Oh, wait a minute. These will do. These will do nicely. Let's just have a couple of these. That was handy. That makes a change. Minecraft Rule 101. Normally when you're looking for something, you can never find it. Okay, so we need... if I can remember where I put it, we're going to need the pestle and mortar. Get rid of all these petals. Turn them into red powder. Cool, so what do we need? 2 iron buckets, 2 steel, and an iron mechanical. So 1 of them. Let's grab some more buckets. So 2 buckets, 2 of them, and that. And then it was 2 bits of steel, which hopefully I've got on me. Cool, 1 fuel tank. So let's stick that on there. Okay, so you can only have 3 upgrades at a time. That doesn't actually show on there, so I might as well leave the mining drill in there for the time being, because I'd like one of these lubrication systems on there. Maybe 2 of them would be good, so let's create another couple of buckets. Probably get these back, but who knows, it depends on the mod. 2 of those and a little bit of iron. So let's grab some plant oil, which is in the squeezer. Plant oil, yep. Then we can just stick them in there, which does not stack, typical. We'll grab that while we're here. Cool, and let's run back downstairs. I could really do with some portable crafting, but don't know what's available in this mod pack for that at the moment. So, the lubrication system was something like that, I believe, and that. And let's swap them around. There we go. There we go. I know it was something on those sorts of lines. There's a couple of lubrication systems. Cool. And we'll put that there and that. No, can't put two in. Now you tell me you. Okay. Fine. Be that way then. Oh well, never mind. We've got a spare one. So let's have a look at that. Now you can see the lubrication thing on the drill. No sign of the actual gas. Ooh. Right, let's go and see if we can actually fill this thing up. And then we can go for a little bit of a mining expedition, just to go and have a look, see what this thing is like, and collect the XP on the way. So can I use that on there? No, of course not. That won't be easy, so let's stick that in there. Whoa, that was fast. It was very fast. Okay, so we've got 3,000 buckets in there, and the drill is spinning. Alright, let's head down to the mine then, shall we? Let me just clear my inventory up. And then we will head down. So let's get rid of you. We'll stick you in there along with the hammer. The steel goes in there. The flow powder and that can go in there. The buckets for now. I don't need you or you on me. Some torches just to be on the safe side, and a war book. Alright, cool. Let's head down to the mine then. So this is the first time you've probably seen my local mine. Nothing too spectacular, it's just a normal mine. This is where I started using my hammer and things like that. So let's see what this guy actually does. Oh wow, okay. That's really very cool. That is awesome, I like that. Supposed to be able to mine everything. We've used a little bit. No, it doesn't really use that much fuel either. That's kind of cool. Let me just grab some torches. I doubt very much you could see very much there. Sorry about that. Let's do a little bit more. Yes, get yourself a mining drill. That is really cool. Wow. I could spend some time down here just using this thing, I'll tell you. Just be careful that you don't fall into the lava. Wow, that's really awesome. I could have some fun with that. And this can actually be increased in speed as well. I would like to test it on obsidian. Now, can it be used on dirt? It can be used on dirt, but you can't do it in a 3x3. That's fine. That's no problem there. I won't complain with that. I won't mind testing it on some obsidian just to see how it mines. Trying to think whether it's some, because it's been a while since I've been down here, so yeah, wow, okay. I wish I kind of knew how this drill worked before, because I wouldn't have actually made the Inca's Construct stuff with having this in here, just for difference. This is so much fun. I've always enjoyed mining. I don't know why, it's just something that I've always enjoyed doing, and having a machine like this just makes it that little bit more enjoyable. I mean, I'm just cutting through this like butter. It feels like it anyway. I just need a bigger inventory. Oh, that is really cool. I love that. Yeah, okay, I can't really find any obsidian at the moment, but I'd love to test some on there, just to see. Right, anyway, I think I better call it here before I get too excited with this thing. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.